Number
Okay,
1.
let's see what's
Death
on
by
number
a
one
prank
speed. Let's see.
video. If you've been on the internet, I'm sure you've seen the hood prank videos or
Yeah,
videos
why the
where
hell do
someone
people
would
do that,
come
bro?
up to
I was
someone
watching
and
a TikTok
completely
video,
disrespect
and some dude
or
walked up
violate
behind
them for
and
the sake
beat
of
the
making a
horn in the
YouTube
dude's ear.
video.
He walked up and ow!
What you call me?
What you call me,
Oh shit, you too little bitch.
You see, the thing is, most of these prank YouTubers would pay actors to have people fake these reactions, but Timothy Wilkes decided to keep it authentic,
And
which
what
would
happened?
ultimately
What
be the
happened? Let me
last
guess.
video he filmed.
Wait,
You
he
see,
actually died?
Timothy Wilkes decided to do a robbery prank on someone, if you can even call that a prank.
A robbery
Timothy,
prank?
together with his friend, went to a
Oh,
parking
yeah,
lot with
obviously
butcher
they're gonna
knives
blow
in
your
an attempt to
dumbass
prank a
down. What
group
else
of
do you
guys for their
expect?
YouTube video.
Obviously they're gonna blow
Timothy's
you
friend
down.
was filming off in the distance, and as
He turned
Timothy
himself.
approached the group of guys, things turned left.
He
The
approached you with
craziest
a
part
knife?
is they decided to do this prank at
Did he
night.
think they were gonna have a gun?
As Timothy whipped out his butcher knife and started yelling threats, one of the guys in the group
Had a gun.
understandably acted fast, so fast that Timothy didn't have the time to tell him it's a prank.
Damn.
Motivated by fear and shock, the 23-year-old David Starnes Jr. in the
Oh, why
group
would you-
quickly fished
see,
out his
I would never
firearm and
go that
shot
far for
Timothy
no YouTube
dead
video.
with zero
Damn.
hesitation.
Damn.
No one has been charged with any crime, as it has been identified as self-defense. Number 1. Death from a sponsor video.
That from a
Greg
sponsor
Pitts, a
video, what the
YouTuber
hell?
who was known for bodybuilding
You
or
guys even
athletic
know
type of
anybody that
content.
died?
He
Any
had over
YouTubers that died from-
170,000 subscribers, and he wanted to promote his self-produced
videos
energy
like this?
drinks by making a commercial of some sort via his YouTube channel. You see, the
what
thing is, he decided to promote his energy drink by working out on a train track. You
Let me
can
guess, he
already
got
see
ran
where this is going. Greg would do multiple exercises on the track,
Why do I
but the
keep
one that
going
would
at
kill
us?
him is his Superman workout. The Superman workout went like this. Greg would line up in a racer stance on
I'm
the
pretty sure,
train
like,
track,
what
and
you
once
think
he
whenever
saw
you
the
went to
train
the
coming
train
towards
track?
him,
I'm
he
pretty,
began
like,
to run.
I know if I was thinking.
The goal was to outrun the train
Oh
or
my
possibly get the illusion of
God.
outrunning the train for his YouTube channel. As he was running
That's
on the
what,
track,
that's what the green
the train
screen's for.
started to
You
catch
don't
up
do
to
dumb
him.
stuff like that.
Witnesses had reported the
And let me
train honking
guess.
its horn multiple times,
Oh
but
my
Greg
God,
just
what a
kept chugging
dumbass.
along.
What were you
no pun
thinking?
intended.
Did you
Shockingly,
really
the
think,
train
like,
was too fast for Greg,
let me
and
go
it
to
ended
the,
up
let me go
hitting
to the
him,
train
knocking
tracks
him
and
off the
try to
side of the
outrun
track.
a train
What's
and hope
very
I don't get ran
ironic is
over.
that the purpose
on
of
top
working
of
out on the train
on
track
top
and
of
outrunning
outrunning
the
the
train was to show what was
Did you
possible
think,
if
like-
you consumed his new energy
Did you
drink.
think like did you
Number
think in your
3.
head, like,
Dumbest stunt on YouTube death. Mona Lisa was running a YouTube
Did you think
channel
in your
whereby
head,
she
like,
often
let me
recorded
not go too
vlogs
far
and
with it
talk
and just
about her
get
daily
one small
routines
clip?
and other mundane
No, he probably
activities.
kept running and
But
died like he did.
due to her boyfriend, they eventually transitioned from innocent
let him do
vlogs to
something like that?
stunts
That was-
involving shooting guns into one's chest. Her boyfriend changed the way the channel operated. Not only did he change their joint channel, he
Hit a
also made a
subscribe
channel
button,
himself called
Let's do
Damn It Boy. It is on his channel where he came up with the very dangerous idea to place a thick book against his chest and have Mona Lisa fire a gun at him, hoping that the .50 caliber bullet would hit the book and never go through to his chest. Word got around and
This is
30
not
people
Kick-Ass.
showed up to
This is
witness
not
this crazy
that.
stunt,
This is not
including their
Kick-Ass.
very
That's the
young
movie
daughter.
where,
At
they
first,
shot the gun
Mona
and he
Lisa
got saved
opposed
by
the
the bullet.
idea,
I
but
forgot, it was-
after several
I'm pretty sure it was
persuading and
Kick-Ass.
nagging
It
from
was
her
Kick-Ass.
boyfriend,
It was Kick-Ass.
she heeded to it. On that fateful
You
day,
a hit
Pedro
girl?
pressed the thick book against his chest, and Mona Lisa fired the
She
bullet.
dumb as hell. Why would you?
Against his own expectations, the bullet penetrated the book, going all the way through and straight to Pedro's chest,
What the hell?
sending
I wonder
him
did they
down
ever
on the
post a-
ground.
I wonder did they ever post a
Seeing
video.
this, Mona Lisa
wonder if
ran up to
somebody-
him,
actually, let me shut
panicking
up.
to assess the situation.
But I wonder if somebody
On
died.
reaching him, he would tell her his last words. "Stop, babe. Stop, babe." As his life faded away. Onlookers quickly made the 911 call, and the police arrived at the scene in a jiffy.
Hold on,
Mona
I
Lisa was then arrested and charged with second-degree murder, and was also
Okay, back to
banned
my
from
bad.
ever owning
My
a
bad, something went
firearm
off.
again. Number 4. YouTube
Damn, how
water
you get
death.
banned from on the- I mean,
Jacob's
obviously,
love
why
with
would you do
water
so? You
made
really
him
thought
to
some
become
paper
a
was gonna stop a
prolific
bullet?
swimmer,
Like, did you
thus
even think to,
motivating
like-
him to
do
take
you even think he
advantage
get a
of it
metal
by
book or
making
something? He
YouTube
probably just
videos
got a
out of
regular
it.
paper book and thought it
This was a
gonna
big
save their
success for him, as his channel garnered millions of views. But as he was carving a career out of his YouTube channel, one video caused things to take a bitter turn. One day, Jacob decided to get a taste of the Carnso pool in the estuary of River Hale in Cornwall. He visited this whirlpool with his 70-year-old friend David Rain. And despite there being a sign that warned them against swimming in the pool,
70-year-old friend?
Jacob just didn't care. He wore a horse mask, which he used as a comedy prop, and jumped into a whirlpool. He showed extreme excitement by laughing with each rotation.
whirlpool?
He moved closer and closer to
He
the
jumped
center of
into
that
a whirlpool?
and then slowly made his
Oh
way
my
out.
god, what'd you
He
expect?
did this a couple more times, almost as if he was teasing death. The sad part is, as he was doing that, his friend recording said, "I think we have enough footage," almost as if he knew what was to come.
That's what I'm saying.
The
What are these
action that
people
seals
thinking?
his
Why do they
fate
gonna
was
keep
when
doing
he
it over and
decided
over?
to
At
get
this
one
point, just
last
go
shot for his
live.
YouTube
Go
video.
live at this point.
He decided to try and film beneath the surface of the whirlpool. When Jacob went underneath, he was sucked into the 15-foot tunnel. Jacob would later
Oh my
emerge
God,
at the
you
end of the
dumb as
tunnel on the other side of the pool.
hell. Why
His
would you
friend
go
Rain quickly
underneath?
dragged his
What'd you
body to the side.
expect?
A fisherman in the area immediately contacted emergency services, and Jacob was airlifted
died?
to Royal Cornwall Hospital in Truro,
Come
where
on, man.
he
This
took
video's
his
making me
last
angry,
breath.
bro.
Number
If
5.
this video is
Tractor
making you
YouTube
angry,
video
like,
death.
Cause like, how are these people
Nishu
dying?
Deshwal was a 22-year-old Indian
Tractor?
YouTuber with 1.5 million
How'd you
subscribers,
die?
was brutally mangled to death by a tractor after it tilted backwards as his pals filmed doing a wheelie. Deshwal was trying to perform a very dangerous maneuver of leaning back the tractor to balance on its hind wheels. As he was doing so, the heavy motor tipped back, forcing the massive wheels to roll forward, causing the head to continue tipping back and back.
And then
The
he
young
fell
man was
back,
then forcefully thrown
then it
backwards towards the
reversed,
ground as the
and then he
tractor
got
flipped on
shredded.
top
Oh,
of
yeah, I
him,
knew.
leaving him getting squashed to death.
Oh.
Number 6. Gravity plus views
Watch
equals
the death by a
death.
tractor? Come on.
Albert Durland was a popular
hope that-
YouTuber and vlogger with over
Everybody be safe out
100,000
there.
followers
Is
on
that,
both
like, what is
Instagram
this?
and YouTube. He decided to go to the mountains in Italy
Damn.
to record a
I
video
want
for his
100,000
followers.
Can I get a fucking 100,000
The mountain
followers
called
on
Mount
YouTube?
Cicada was perfectly positioned in such a way that one could get an amazing view of the city, but those
Hope you
same
don't fall
views
off.
could
I
also be
really
your
hope you
last
don't
if you're
fall
not
off.
careful.
Don't-
Albert just couldn't afford to miss a good recording of the stunning views in his surroundings. And as he was filming a video
Oh
of
my
the
God.
surrounding area, the young boy accidentally slipped and fell
why you have a selfie
656
stick.
feet below to where he
Oh
met
my-
his death. A rescue helicopter was then sent to
Damn.
save him, but he was
Why
pronounced
would you
dead
even
on
get
the
that
scene.
close? If you
Number
look
7.
down and you see
Ice Lake
it's
YouTube
600
death.
feet all the way down,
Tor
and you're
Ekhoff,
gonna get
Appeter,
closer?
died 5
Oh,
days
yeah,
after
you're
posting a
asking
video
to
called
die.
I
You're
Am Not
asking to
Dead.
die.
I'm
'Cause I
57
wouldn't even
today.
get close.
This is also the last video on his channel, too,
Wow,
which
selfie
is
stick,
eerie.
stay 6 feet away.
The only good thing you can say
Let's do
about this
this.
is he died doing what he loved. Being that he lived in Norway, his content mainly revolved around his making content in snow.
Would he
Tor
die?
Ekhoff
Freeze to
would
death?
get undressed with no shirt and no pants,
yeah,
just his underwear, and he would run around on the frozen
See, I
lake.
don't understand why people do
He would
that
also
dumb shit.
dive into the
That
lake
is
with just his
crazy.
underwear on. We're talking 30 degrees Fahrenheit max. But Tor was a beast, and he didn't die from being frozen to death.
What?
He actually died by jumping into a frozen lake that
Wait,
wasn't
that's-
all the
her
way
academia.
frozen, ironically. You see, one day, Tor Ekhoff set up his camera, got undressed, and he jumped into another half-frozen lake filming another one of his YouTube videos. As he swam out to the frozen part of the lake,
Don't
he
you ever
climbed
get
on top
tired
of it.
this? Like,
But
whoa,
this icy
chill
part of
out.
the lake wasn't fully frozen to the point that it could hold his weight. He ended up falling through the ice with no way to escape, eventually causing him to drown.
Oh,
Number 8. 3 deaths, 1 YouTube video.
damn.
There was a group of
RIP.
3 people who ran a YouTube channel called High on Life.
Bro, these sick
They
drawings
posted
look
videos of their
bogus as
travels
hell.
adventures. One day, the trio decided to visit Shannon Falls in British Columbia on one Tuesday, just to have a time of their life and to
Okay.
record videos for their channel. The individuals
This
were
video
with a
short, this
group of
video like 10
friends who
minutes,
that
bro.
afternoon were enjoying a peaceful swim at the top of Shannon Falls. Everything was okay at first, and just like any other day they usually had, they played around in the water and swam with immense joy and
So
excitement.
far, so good.
Events
It's
suddenly
looking
turned for the
normal,
worst
like a
when one of the members named Scraper
going
slipped
to
and
the
fell into a
cliff
pool
that's
98 feet deep.
600 feet high
Seeing that
up.
Scraper had slipped
and
away,
getting closer
Gamble
and
and
closer
Liak
closer.
decided to go and
And
save
then
her,
going
but upon doing
underwater
so, they were
by
also
a
washed
whirlpool.
away.
Inside of a whirlpool, you go
Emergency
underwater.
services were called to the scene, and
Oh,
it
they
took
got
the
washed
rescue
away?
team
Damn, I
nearly a
should've
whole
paid
day to
attention.
complete the complex recovery of all the 3 people who had just drowned to death that day. Number 9. Another train death. February
number 9.
15th, 2012, James had the
train
genius idea of
did
creating
he
a
do?
channel named Stop the Hobo, which grew to nearly 11,000 subscribers who enjoyed
Stop the
watching him hop on various trains.
Damn,
With
11,000,
unmatched
okay.
quirkiness, confidence, and ego, James was known to be an adventurous person and one who loved to travel. His life
What'd he
was
do?
quite a
Oh,
sad
way to
one,
park his
but James
Jeep
still
in front of
had to
the
make a
train
show
tracks
out of
and
it.
let run on 'em or something.
At one point, he was in a very serious financial crisis that made him become homeless,
like,
and so
Metro
he decided to turn to train hopping as a means of adventure and escape. While doing this, he would often document his journeys through videos he posted on his YouTube channel. On 9th November 2017 in Baltimore, as he was doing his hopping stunts, his bag got tangled in the train, and James was dragged by an Amtrak to death. His body was later recovered by the Amtrak operator. Rest in peace to everyone who was mentioned in the video. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Dang.
Remember, Knowledge
like
is power.
that. His bag
Cheers.
got stuck.
Knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is power. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Without further ado, your boy around 30K is out. If you did enjoy, if you guys don't mind hitting that, beautiful red subscribe.